everyone. So here is the Laravel project. Let's begin with the advanced authentication with the login token. As long as the user exists in the database, so the email will be sent and it will be fired up in the mail trap, because I'm using a mail trap, or you can use a telescope to check the mail delivery has been delivered. So here's the dashboard now that appears here. It's all posts, it's collections of all posts by its title, the followers I have, I'm following these people, the product I created, and all the posts with the actions are searched by titles. So here's the account settings, the profile settings, users, posts, user product, all posts, and Symfony security toolkit. As long as the user is admin, so the administration panel will be appear here. So let's begin with the account setting. Your user can set his account or can see the collection of product is created. So it's a profile setting now. So user can set its profile from here. It's all posts that I've created, so I can easily check by tags or can edit or delete my posts. It's the Laravel product sections, which is the products I've created, and it's packs. So this is the post section where all users who are in the database can see each of the posts here, and in the newsfeed section. So as long as I'm following people, I can see their posts here in the newsfeed section. If I'm not following anyone, I'm not able to see anyone post here. It will appear as no post found. If I click on the peer, I posted 10 hours ago. So if I click on this user profile, okay, I'm able to see the peer on newsfeed section. If I unfollow him, I can also see products. I mean, every user can see the other people, followers, and following sections. If I go back to the newsfeed section, I'm not able to see Peter post because I'm not following him anymore. So it's Edward, maybe Sophie. So here is that, and this is the Laravel, the Symfony component where I can use, I can use approach scan through this section. So here is the approach scan's result of using a Symfony component of Laravel. This is a hash crack. If I put that hash here and run that one, so it will correct the hash. It's okay, the hash value, the hash type is MD5, name is mine. If you go back to the decoder, IP scan, IP lookup, so I can see anything using these things. Decoder will show my surname. So these are the product using a Symfony component. So you go back to the Laravel, the dashboard, or newsfeed, tools, post. So I'm not able to delete or edit that post, but I can delete my post, I can edit my post. So here's my one, so the edit icon will be appeared here. In the comment section, where the comments are, I can only edit and delete my comments here. I'm not able to delete the Peter one. All of these authentications, the comment section, the followers, and the relationship that belongs to the likeable for the likes for comments. I'm using a trait here, which is a trait likeable, and inside the like, I'm using a trait functions, and inside the followers belongs to that post. The user has polymorphic relationships, many to many, has many through, belongs to, all of them are here, has one, has many, and many to many polymorphic relationships. In HTTP controller, we have a administrator controller. The all authorization has been placed, the validation, data cleansing, the command controller, which is a Symfony component. Here I'm using a Symfony process to run these scripts on the back server. And in the comment section, you can see these comment has been placed, the like, post, project, specs, tag controllers, all controllers are here. And we can go back to the root section. So here all the roots are for the different purpose for Symfony: get roots, post roots, newsfeed, follow, unfollow. All of these roots are here. Some of these roots are actually for CRUD functionality. If you go back to resources, here's the view section, the users, administrator, authentications, comments, layout, all of them are here. The profiles, all profiles, people, public profile, the users, and this is the command for the Laravel for Symfony component. So if you go back to the app section and remove these controller. So here's a listener for the project created notification. If I delete any project or create any project, the notification will be fired up. These HTTP exceptions, the handler. Okay, here's the mail section where I'm just emailing user about when the project has been created. The policy for authorization, the user can only do, and the administrator can cover everything. These providers, okay, authentications. So all of these are here. Fire up the events to the user, show you listeners. And when the product has been deleted, it sends a notification to the user, and also log inside the database and send email as well to the user. And if you go back to cross all of them and go back, HTTP controllers and command controller. So here are the Symfony components where I'm using and taking input from users and then using the command line arguments to inside the section. So if we go back to the command section, here's the 3-4 scripts. The bash scripts are actually taking inputs, decodifies hash, striker. It validates the user inside the database as well, and then it generates a token for the user and send it to the login to. Here's the relationship between the user class and these authentications. We're sending message to and log into your account. Also fired up the session notifications to the user. So Symfony files over here, which is the Python files inside the command section. So these are the Python scripts, different kinds of scripts. If you check, like it's just taking the input as a $1 sign and just using a curl command to get information out of it. So follower model belongs to the user class, and if we go back to the controller, so the user post controller where I have placed these abort if condition, and here is the authorization has been play is using a user ID with different way, not as a Laravel gate, but it still is a good way, what I believe. And here's the user tags. When the post has been created by the user, it asks for the tags. It also removes the tags through that way. If you go back to check the products which I have created, any of the product, for example here, I did the post here. So it will show the tags. If I want to delete the laptop tag, it will send the information to the destroy. And if I want to use that one, I can add any with the commas because it has an explode command, which is here. Here, the tag list explode by the comma. Polymorphic management relationship for the likes and comments inside the like model. And if you go back to the likable trait, here's the user can attach and deattach the like and dislikes. If you go back to the like controller, you can see here if the user has already liked the post, then if the next option would be dislike. Otherwise, first dislike and then like, just to stop the exceptions that are usually raised. And here I'm just using a query to like variable type, app post, variable ID, and exactly for the comment as well. The comment can be liked and the post can be liked.